Oh, hello, 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 everyone. How are all of you? Hopefully, you're all doing well. So, we're going to be playing some more of the dawntrail MSQ here tonight. And I mean, so far, Queen's Fiends, there's more going on there than what's immediately apparent, and I'm not quite sure what to make of it. Waklama is eager to follow Galulja into the ruined town. I only saw him for a moment before he disappeared behind a building, but I'm pretty sure Galulja is heading further south. I'll contact LSA on Linkpearl and let her know to join us. My mouse is not acting right. It's not responding as quickly as I'd like it to. Still feels slow, but... This is the area, but the canals and debris make it hard to get a good view. Let's put up a search. If you could head to the canals, I'll make my way through the streets. When we find Galulja, let's watch from a distance until he gets to his destination. Wouldn't want to start him and cause an accident. There, we made it.
He's come a long way on such short legs. It's a relief he didn't get hurt. What's here, I wonder?
Aww.
So he's looking after those little ones.
Gululja.
Not another step!
What? A sentry?
Run, Gululja, run!
You know the boy. Who are you? And what do you want?
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Gululja.
Is that so?
I'm sorry if I scared you. I want to get to know you better. That's all.
And you, my boy, do you wish to speak with them?
I heard them talking. She said she's going to kill my father.
Villains! I will deal with them forthwith!
But I want to get to know her too.
I see. If that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
All right then. Let's talk, you and I. Lots. But, who's the ancient-looking and articulate machine?
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less than 380 years.
Vessel?
Otis is my friend. When I was hungry and sad, he came and looked after me. He cooks for me and teaches me all kinds of things. Like how to read and write and not be noticed by dangerous creatures.
This machine cooks for you.
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
Ah! How remiss of me. I had neglected to introduce myself.
Yeah, you did.
Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. At your service.
You're captain of the knights?
And there I thought it was Gululja with whom you wished to speak. Not that I'm averse to taking a walk down memory lane. But ere I regale you, we must take our repast.
A meal. Here. I hate to turn down food, but I'd prefer to have this conversation in the back room.
Please, I'm really hungry.
All right, all right. A riposte it is.
She's going to spoil her nephew silly. I'll send word to Erenville so the others can stop worrying.
Now, if I might prevail upon your assistance, I shall whip up my most delectable specialty.
There we go, that feels better. So, my new friends, I would enlist your aid in procuring the ingredients for our repast. After all, the most enjoyable meals are those we make together. We're happy to pitch in, of course. What ingredients did you have in mind? First of all, some yam and pumpkin. Feel outskirts should be willing to share their harvest. If you and Galulja could go and speak to them? Sure, I'll ask for the cast-offs too, as usual. As for you, I'd be obliged if you could procure some woolback meat. The creatures can be found grazing on the slopes outside of town. As beef is less readily available, their flesh makes for a good substitute. That of the younger ones especially, as it is more tender and less gamey. Consider it done. We'll all be back with the meat before you know it. Thank you kindly. In the meantime, I shall see to the other preparations. Let me guess, that's a woolback. Yeah. Yeah. Because of course it is. Oh wait, I'm on. Forgot I wasn't on Bard. What's this? Am I to understand that you've already procured the meat? Good heavens, you have, and such a choice cut as it is, besides. Displaying you know how to handle yourself in battle, where 400 years ago I would have recruited you to the Royal Knights. Once Alice brings her portion, we shall have a glorious bounty to satisfy growing younglings like yourselves. Indeed, I expect there will be ample leftovers to share with the good folk of the Downs. They always appreciate a warm meal. Now, seeing as you have completed your task so quickly, I have another request to make of you. We've exhausted our supplies of kindling electrope, and I should be grateful if you could search the houses yonder for more. In the Old Kingdom, electrope rations were issued to each citizen, while small fragments may still be found here and there. You obtain 5 pieces, say at least one ought to be what we require. That is the kind that converts lightning to fire. Guluja can identify them by their circuitry, so pray take them to him. Boys become quite deft at discerning electrope types, and in a very short time, I might add. Now off you go, and happy foraging. Some here. Oh, today wasn't too bad at work. But 2 more days of work and then I got day off. Where we'll try to stream for 24 hours straight. Otis says you have Electro for me? Well, you found a lot. Let's see, this one creates wind, this one's water. You can tell just like that, I'm impressed. Clever, isn't he? I'll bet he gets it from his father. Ah, this is it. This converts to fire. It's absorbed lots of lightning, so we should be able to kindle a flame easily. Thank you. Thanks to your kind assistance, we have everything we need for our repast. You've done your part, now I shall do mine. I bid you relax, my friends. The meal will soon be served. This is the kind of thing families do, Glulja. We have meals together and talk about what's on our minds. So you ate with your father? Yes, with them and my brothers. It was mostly the head of Resolve and I doing the talking, though. Kona and the head of Reason occasionally joined in, and Zerelja spoke when he was spoken to. You said that you have two papas. Does that mean one is yours and the other is my father's? No, both are your father. Both are our father. He's what people call blessed siblings, a Mu'ujah with two heads. Zerelja is his true-born child, while Kona and I were adopted and don't share the same blood. That doesn't make us any less family. What matters is that our hearts are connected. The head of Resolve taught me that. Family? Do you have someone like that too? A person you think is family even though you don't share the same blood? Yeah? That's a good question. What about you? I'd like to meet them one day. So, Glulja, I'm hoping that we could be family, you and I. Won't you tell me about yourself? You really want to know about me? I do. I want to know all about you. The things you love, the things you hate, anything and everything. I want to know all about you, too. That reminds me, we were hoping to hear your story, too, Otis. As you wish, be forewarned that mine is a tale that will be long in recounting. It was before lightning had altered the world that I was appointed Lord Captain of the Royal Knights. We're talking hundreds of years prior to the calamity, right? Indeed, earlier still than when I assumed this mechanical form, 454 years ago to be precise. Then you used to be a normal person. Oh yes, I was once flesh and blood like you, and I proudly served as a knight of Alexandria. So rather than a machine that behaves like a person, you are an actual person. How is this possible? It is only natural that you are confused. Hear my tale to the end, and all shall become clear. The former suit of the Royal Knights was the protection of the royal family. In my time, that was their Majesties the King and Queen, and their only child, Her Highness the Princess. By then, every nation of our star was embroiled in some manner of conflict over Electrope. Thus was our kingdom drawn into a war with its neighbors. That war was the catalyst for the great calamity that altered the environment. Countless countrymen lost their lives amidst the chaos, the king and queen among them. For a blessing, we were able to protect the princess, who then rose to the occasion and brought hope to her people in those trying times. So kind-hearted was our young queen that at her behest we even took in refugees from the enemy nation. But sadly, her reign was cut short. Like many others, her body had been ravaged by lightning, and one day she collapsed and passed away. How tragic. Aye, nary was there a citizen whose eyes remained dry, and many a moon was spent constructing a great tomb worthy of her memory. Yet I clung to hope still, for while Her Majesty was on her deathbed, the kingdom's finest scientists had successfully extracted her soul. Did we hear that right? Extracted her soul? Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we may live on. This age-old belief had always comforted our people, but as casualties mounted in the wake of the calamity, we sought to make it into reality through the power of Electrope. In time, we succeeded in developing the means to preserve the soul and was used to spare the queen eternal death. Yet it wasn't enough to simply prevent the soul's departure, for the ultimate goal was to recreate a person as they were in life, and this required that their memories be further extracted from their soul. It took many more years of research to make this possible, by which time I had become a gray old man, and with my days numbered, I did not hesitate to volunteer myself as a test subject for the procedure. So it was that I attained this vessel, and by my successful rebirth, I paved the way for those who are recreated from the memories of the departed. The Endless, they are called. If your tale is true, then the queen that your people brought back to life... Oh ho, so you know Her Majesty as well. My description of her boundless kindness must have paled in comparison to what you now no doubt felt in her presence. I haven't met her myself, I confess, not since consuming my current form. Wouldn't want to frighten the living daylights out of her. The Endless. So this time Sphene wasn't alive? She lives, yet she does not. 'Tis admittedly a difficult distinction to make. Having inherited the memories of a departed soul, an Endless feels, thinks, and acts precisely as that person would. In that sense, I believe they are alive. The Alexandrians know about this, right? It can't have gone unnoticed that Sphene is perpetually youthful. No one really knows about the Endless. People who wear regulars don't even think about death. Everyone sees that the queen doesn't change, but they just accept it. To them, it's just who she is. Well, there should be as many Endless as those who have died. I believe they are limited in where they can exist. Queen Sphene is unique in her ability to appear before you. Strictly speaking, I myself am not an Endless. They are created using memories extracted from a soul. But my entire soul was placed inside a machine. Being inside a machine makes you different. How? Well, I do not understand the finer points. My life is bound to this vessel. If it breaks down, then it would be over for me, much like a being of flesh and blood. Hardly an endless, unchanging life, I'm sure you'll agree. An endless, unchanging life. I can't help but be reminded of the Ia. Did Kaklia and the others know about all this? Considering their extensive intelligence gathering, I'd be surprised if they didn't. For now, let's share what we've learned with Crow and Raha. I can't help but have misgivings about this.
Nahe, is that you?
Good gods, Ellen Nespia! It's been too long, my friend. Where have you been all these years? What have you been doing with yourself? Hold on. They say Queen Sphene has guests from outside the barrier. That's you, I gather?
It seems so. I'm looking for my mother. Do you know where she is?
Your mother? Sorry, but what was she like again?
What? It's Kafkiwa. You know,
Kakiwa.
the one who was too adventurous by half? Who journeyed with the Dawn Servant?
It's not ringing any bells.
You can't be serious. Ours was a tiny little village. Surely you remember her.
I really don't. It's all a blank.
Is anyone else here from the village?
Hey!
Huh? Elenespia?
I'm looking for Kafkiwa. Where is she?
What's this all of a sudden? Who's Kafkiwa?
This cannot be.
This isn't that much of a twist, unfortunately. Sucks, but...
The memories of the departed are taken away. No.
Lesbia, where are you? The others will be here soon, so hurry back, won't you? Do you hear me? Say something, would you?
He's going through a bit of a crisis of identity at the moment, I feel like. Otis looks pleased with himself insofar as his vessel can indicate. Although the mood becomes a tad subdued at the end, I thoroughly enjoyed our repast together. We did too, Otis. To hear about the Endless was something of a shock, but we likewise enjoyed your company. Above all, I'm glad that you and I could talk, Kaluja. We're going to get along great, I just know it. You think so? I'm happy for you, my boy. Now then, I presume you'll be returning to Everkeep. Permit me to accompany you at least part of the way. About Sphene. Doesn't matter to me if she's an endless, whether she's alive like you and me or not. See enough to know that she has a good heart. What worries me is the burden she bears. We still don't know what it is. I expect there are things she can't tell us, not with Zeralja watching. But at the very least, I'd like to know what the endless are to her. Sorry, I didn't mean to delay us. I just felt the urge to share my thoughts with you. Oh, on the way back, let's make a quick stop at the Drift Downs. I want to tell Tapu how it went. Don't feel like we're going to get a great answer. Robotic elephant? I mean, I could be wrong, but that's at least what it looks like. I just wanted to see if anything happened there. Ah, you returned. Were you able to find Gululja? We were, thanks to you. All's well with the boy. I'm relieved to hear that. And to know that he has family who worries for him. Gululja, too, must be glad. I hope so. I'll try not to rush or force anything, so it's for him to decide what I am to him. My, what a pleasant surprise it is to meet you in these parts. Sphene, what are you doing here? Visiting my people. Are you doing the same, perchance? I suppose we are, yes. Listen, there's something we'd like to talk to you about. Could we have a word in private? So, you know about the Endless. While we may not discuss it openly, my people will have surely noticed that I haven't changed for hundreds of years. I've made no attempt to conceal my nature. If I may ask, though, who was it that told you about the Endless? Only a few should be familiar with the concept. I'm afraid I can't say. I bear no ill will towards this mystery individual. Less happy you are concerned, I'm merely curious. Tell me, Sphene, you care for your people, that much is plain. And I assume you care for the Endless, too. Earlier in Everkeep, there was something that you wanted to tell us. Was it to do with them? The Endless are dear to me as my living citizens. They are as much my family. But they can only be sustained by meeting certain exacting requirements. Thus far we've managed to do so, but should more people die, I fear we would be pushed beyond our limit. Their preservation demands vast amounts of energy. I don't understand the workings of it all, but is there something we can do to help? Then... would you be willing to become Alexandrian citizens? Well, what? I have my nation, my people to protect. I can't just become Alexandrian. Indeed. I suppose you cannot. First you tell us to make peace, then you tell us to go home. What exactly is it that you want? The same as you, of course. To protect my people. That, I cannot say. I do not ask that you understand or like me, but I wish... I wish we had been born on the same side of it. It requires more souls. Hey, what do you mean by that? Wait, Sphene. Damn it. Well, I think we've kept everyone waiting long enough. Let's continue on to Everkeep. And let's not tell Otis about our conversation with Sphene. I don't want to risk causing him pain. Oh. I see what I'm doing wrong now.
Why don't you come with us? You might get to see Sphene.
Tis a magnanimous and much appreciated offer, but I must decline. A part of me longs for an audience with Her Majesty, it is true. Yet, though it be in my previous life, I failed to protect my queen. I couldn't bear to show my face before her. And such an uncomely one besides.
All right. If that's how you feel, we won't force you. But rest assured, we'll visit with Gululja, and we hope you'll cook for us again.
It would be my pleasure. You are welcome to bring other comrades should you so desire. The more the merrier.
I've been looking all over for you.
Nostalgia, was it? What's the matter?
It's Zeralja. He marches to Vanguard.
So he's done waiting. But why weren't we alerted sooner?
Our transmissions are being jammed. The lookouts couldn't get through to us. Wayakwe is at Vanguard too, but I can't reach her. Oh, what are we to do?
Stay calm. Kafkiwa has yet to be alerted, yes? Take word to the back room as fast as you can.
Our link pearls may still work. I'll try contacting those in Tuliolo.
Otis, I need you to keep Gululja safe.
You needn't ask.
I want to go with you.
Absolutely not. A battle's no place for you.
Gululja, the people of the outskirts must be evacuated. For this crucial task, I require your assistance. Remember, when battle is at hand, anything can happen. Caution is as valuable as any blade.
Yes, sir.
I managed to get hold of Alphano. He'll inform Kona.
Good. How's the situation in Tulichola?
There's nothing to worry about, or so my brother assured me. With such short notice, though, I doubt they'll be fully prepared.
They'll be ready, I'm sure of it. Vow of Reason is not to be underestimated. I'm coming, Sorolja. And we will finish this once and for all.
This is the moment of truth. We have to hold Zoralja here. And I know exactly how to do that. The Protector and the Destroyer. What Glama has a request to make before setting off to confront Zoralja. Before we get going, I have a request to make of you. When we confront Zoralja, you must let me face him alone. What? No, that's far too dangerous. Why put you at such risk if we don't have to? We have two priorities. First is to hold Zoralja within the dome and protect Tuliolo. The second is to free Wawake, if she's been captured. Make sure we succeed, I need to play the worthy foe for Zoralja. If I come at him with help, he'll likely lose interest and proceed with his attack on the city. That's why it needs to be a duel. Even if Tuliolo is better prepared this time, it's true that it would be best to avoid another battle. And failing that, we might at least weaken Zoralja. Rest assured, I'm not going into this without a strategy. Our time in the dome has given us invaluable insights into Alexandrian culture. The use of regulators, for one, the secret to Zoralja's strength. Then you mean to... That's right, if I destroy his regulator, he'll be unable to draw upon souls. We'll see how much he wants to duel after that. So, will you leave Zoralja to me? Thank you. It's true that this is your fight, and how you choose to handle it is your decision. But if we see you struggling or Zoralja attempts to call upon his minions, we will go to your aid. Fair enough. Knowing you'll be there, I can give it my all. Together with Kona, I'll keep Tulualo safe.
Zorolja!
Hello.
You disappoint me, Uklamat. We are foes, yet you had my admiration for defeating Father and claiming the throne. But instead of coming for me, you gallivant with the resistance. Do I intimidate you?
I am here, brother. I did not run nor hide. I have come to kill you. Let her go. Your quarrel is with me.
And will you settle it one-on-one, or call upon all and sundry yet again? Not that it would make any difference.
No. Like Papa did, I'll face you alone.
Really? You believe you stand a chance? Have you forgotten how it ended for Father?
I remember you couldn't win without relying on other people's souls. Alone, I may be weak, but so are you.
So be it. Do not regret your decision. Release her.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I thought I was done for.
You don't.
Had you let her die, you could have dealt me a telling blow. Your compassion will be the end of you.
I'm not letting anyone else die. And you will never surpass Papa.
But I have. With these very hands, I slew him.
His body may be gone, but his spirit lives on in us.
The Yokui's delusion is catching, I see.
It's no delusion. Papa's love for Tulihiola gives me strength even now. Ah! Come, let's get this over with. For my people and Sven's.
How gullible you are! All of this is Fiend's doing. Her objective is to harvest all life outside the barrier. Our interests happen to align, hence our alliance.
Liar! Sven would never do that!
Yeah, she is.
The King of Resolve speaks the truth.
How did she...
The attack on Taral was no less my desire than Zaralja's.
You said you wanted none of this. It was a farce from the very start.
Yes, I used you.
So it was all just a lie then? What you said about loving your people as family? About wanting to see them smile?
I do this for them. For what it's worth, I'm sorry I deceived you. But I had no choice. If I'm to save my people, I must take the lives of yours.
Behold, Wuklamat, the benevolent Queen Sven.
Projection over top of any of the
An
robots.
illusion that that orchestrated a massacre.
Endless, or machine, or whatever you are now, you bear the memories of the person you once were. You should still have a heart. When you speak of slaughtering my people, do you feel nothing?
Nothing is dearer to me than my people. It matters not whether they are living or endless. As queen, I will do anything to protect them. If it were you, could you have found another way? With your strength, could you have held fast to that which is dear without sacrifice?
What exactly do you seek to do? What are you protecting your people from?
You waste your words. There is no turning back. Is this the strength that the love of Tuliyollal lends you? A weak ruler walks a path of ruin. Tell me, which of us is worthy of their throne?
I already know. It will never be you! As long as you think only of yourself, you'll never be worthy. You'll never surpass Father or me! You can't rely on souls anymore. It's over.
Don't think you've won yet. Oh no, far from it. Give the order to the fleet. Raise Tuliyollal to the ground and harvest every last soul! It is over. For Tuliyollal, your works, your people, all will be ash before the day is done.
Don't tell me you've forgotten. I'm not the only Dawn's servant.
It's like, you forgot some things here, dude. We left behind a lot of kick-ass people. They're going to do something about your nonsense.
They're coming!
Well, come on then, you 10 bastards.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're enjoying yourself.
I'm Head Sauro. Nothing gets a hunter's blood pumping like a little danger.
Well now, it seems we have that in common. I haven't felt this alive in a good while.
That's the spirit. We promised Valcona we deliver him a mountain of scrap. And I'm not about to let these hollow men make a liar out of me.
Seems like, okay.
The ones below are yours.
You got it. Wait, what do you mean below?
Watch.
Don't see that every day.
Hardly sporting, and this despite our best efforts to thin the enemy ranks. While it's not quite what we had planned, I'm glad we chose to remain in Tural.
As am I. 'Twas an unexpected but welcome opportunity to join in the defense of this realm.
And to his credit, Kona did ask very nicely. Still, it's a pity his brother had to delay our pleasure jaunt. But business always comes first.
Damn it! Come no closer, you bastards!
That was a near thing. Are you all right?
You...
Save your life. Yes, I know. Don't squander it.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to my rescue. Pakul Jaja. Thank you.
Ah, still rings odd in my ears. The thank yous. But I could get used to it.
Right. We're not done yet. holding our own against their infantry. But what of that monstrosity and its escort? If they start bombarding us with cannon fire, we'll have no means of fighting back.
Worry not. We have a countermeasure.
Bleeding dragon!
Which dragon is it? I think it's the one from Rods at Han.
What in the Navigator's name is it doing here?
Oh, we asked it nicely.
Tully Yolal has entered into an alliance with Rads at Han. A wise and timely decision on Valkona's part.
Right in the nick. Tully Yolal shall never forget this debt. We will hold out, Lamachi. So keep your eyes forward. And do what only you can do. Finish this. And return home, safe and sound.
Report from the fleet. The enemy has offered unexpected resistance. We've been forced to withdraw.
Useless. All of you.
Ah! Stop!
Your Majesty.
Enough of this! Enough! You swore you wouldn't harm my people!
Out of my way.
Have you gone mad?
When the army fails in its duty, it is the charge of the King of Resolve to clean up its mess. To achieve victory by any means necessary. Suralja to Everkeep. Initiate court blood. Execute all civilians and commandeer their souls.
No!
Damn you!
Stop! Please, Father, stop!
Gulcha! I told you not to come!
Garulja.
You must flee, Gululja! It isn't safe!
I'm not going anywhere! I have to stop my father!
Brave kid, but
I am not your father.
Let him go!
Using a child as a shield. Have you no shame?
Release him at once, or you shall answer to me!
Pitiful relic. Kneel before your king.
Otis? What's wrong?
he's been given an order.
Find me at the top of Everkeep. There, we will determine who is fit to rule.
I must protect them.
We must hurry back to Everkeep. Zerelja thinks nothing of others' lives. He will kill his own people. Chances are we'll have to face a good part of his army with Otis among them. Let's take all care. Are you ready?
Ow!
I have no more use for you. Be gone.
Father, wait! Father! Otis, Hamachi, you have to stop him. You have to.
Well, I think that's our plan.
What have you done?
Sveen, can't you order them to stand down?
The King of Resolve holds military authority. I cannot overrule his commands.
If there's something you can do, then do it! Your crimes are beyond forgiveness. but your people are innocent.
Oh, you don't mind if I obliterate your army.
I deceived you all, and still...
The talk can wait. When you said that you wanted to protect your people, I trust you weren't lying.
Of course not! There's nothing I wouldn't do for them!
Then let's split up and get to work.
Do what you can do.
That I will. I have no doubt on that.
Please, everyone, lend me your strength!
This is horrible. Now, please help as many as you can. Let's keep moving. There, no.
Right. Let's deal with these ones first.
There are still those we can save! We keep moving!
I'll make us a path that will ever keep arcing from me. That saves us a detour. Excellent, let's press on. Somebody's still crying out in fear and pain. Please hold on.
Fiends turn! Damn you, Zeralja!
It's up to us to stop them.
I have no souls left. If I get killed again, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Oh, thank you for coming to save us. It's such a relief to see Your Majesty is unharmed. Certainly, Grace, you needn't worry about me. Just help those who are still out there.
Looks like that does it for this area.
Look, the King's forces are on the move. There are still civilians on Trueview.
Well, we can't leave the wounded. Let's divide into 2 groups. Kryl, Raha, please stay here and render aid. The rest of us will go and deal with the machines.
All right. Otis, you've got to wake up.
Otis?
For the honor of the Royal Knight! Forward!
Snap out of it, Otis! Don't you recognize us?
First formation! Show them a knight's valor!
The machines obey him!
Second formation! Seize the glory of victory!
Something about him is familiar, but it couldn't be.
Third formation! Onward! For Alexandria!
It is him! The captain of the knights!
Don't like the looks of this! Everyone, keep your guard up! senses!
If he still remembers me, then perhaps.
Right, he's deactivated. It should be safe to approach.
Nope.
Otis! No! I remember you, Otis, so please remember yourself. You're a proud knight of Alexandria, a man who lives to serve the kingdom and its subjects. Otis!
Pray, stand back, Your Majesty. I am Sir Otis Bologna, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Upon mine honor, you shall harm neither my fair queen nor our citizens! Apologies for the trouble I've caused. So long as this body holds, I shall fight with you. Tis but a flesh wound.
I get that reference.
Have care!
I do not ever do well with that.
everything to itself.
Let's split up and deal with them.
Not holding anything back, are we?
There's so many.
Leave this to me.
Yeah, please.
Behold, the blade work of a royal knight. Such tremendous lightning.
So many! This is going to be tough! Not good. At this rate.
Upon mine honor, we shall weather this storm. Now, lay the fiend low.
Otis, you must stop! Your body can't survive this!
Nay, I cannot yield, even should it cost me my life.
Otis!
My queen, are you unharmed?
Otis. Thank you, Lord Captain, for the delicious repast, for everything.
The old units do not have regulators. Their souls cannot be recovered. He is gone. The Otis who so valiantly fought for us. I'm truly grateful for your help. Would that I had the time to thank you properly. But I'm afraid I cannot linger. There are urgent duties I must perform.
Hey, wait!
Is everyone all right?
We're fine, but Otis is...
So he's the one who was looking after Galulja.
Thanks to you, Solution 9 has been spared the worst. But the situation on the other levels is grim. We're currently assessing the full extent of the casualties. In the meantime, could you help us treat the wounded?
Okay. Well, that was fun. Give me just one. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I had to go pee. God damn it, what is Rolja trying to achieve by slaughtering his own people? They still bent on surpassing Papa is clear, but why this massacre? I don't understand. Right now we can only guess at his intent, but his obsession must be strong indeed to endure after 30 years. Now isn't the time to ponder such things. The people need our help. Covering hand. What Clement wishes to do what she can for the people of Solution 9. I've been thinking, by wearing regulars, the people of Alexandria had been spared the fear of death. That's because the device not only resurrects you, it also erases your memories of the departed. The very notion of dying would have become vague, if not forgotten. To be killed over and over, I can't imagine how traumatized the survivors must be. Even if they're not physically hurt, they would still need care. At a time like this, the citizens need their queen to console them. But where has she gone? I don't know. There are other districts, so perhaps she's checking on them. In any case, it's too much for her to handle alone. Countless people will be distraught, and we ought to provide them with what comfort we can. So while Kakaya and her crew tend to those with physical injuries, let's seek out those whose wounds are emotional. Understood. If you and Kyrian want to concentrate on True View, the rest of us will see to the other areas. Sounds like a plan. Alright everyone, we'll meet up in the back room after. Oh, that was intense. And losing Otis was, I mean, you didn't really get much time to really get much of an attachment to him, but you still feel a little bit bad about nothing else because you didn't know him. It's over. I'm still alive? Thank goodness. Makes no sense. What right did the king have to destroy our lives like this? Give us back our peace. Leave us out of your damned war. Thank you. I'm alright, I think. Say, you were fighting with Queen Sphene, weren't you? Are the rumors true then? That her majesty isn't a living person? That her actual body is elsewhere in the cloud or some such? And she uses a special power to appear before us? I'd always wondered why the Alexandrians never questioned her true nature, but now I think I understand why. She personally fought to protect us. That's enough for me to know she's a worthy ruler. It doesn't matter what she is. And look at it. Never have been so scared in my life. If I died in an accident before, but it was nothing compared to this. We killed again and again and again. It was a living nightmare. And King Zeralja was behind it, you say? Since he suddenly appeared, he's done nothing good for us. He thinks only of war. Ordered more soldiers to be produced, now he unleashes them on us? He's no king of mine, he's a murderer. Someone needs to make him pay. Well, I mean, that is what we're kind of trying to do. Heading to the back room. Seems things are somewhat under control, while Alice and the others are still out there. I can't help but worry about Galulja. He hasn't uttered a word, and small wonder given his ordeal. I'm going to talk to him about everything. Bright as he is, there's no use hiding it. He'd eventually find out, and it'd hurt him more. Very well, above all, he needs to know that he isn't alone.
Are you all right, Guloja?
Lots of people are dead because of my father, aren't they?
Yep.
And Otis. He's gone too, isn't he?
I'm sorry.
My father is a bad man. That's why you're going to kill him, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
Oh, sweetheart. Look.
Forget it. I don't care anymore.
Listen to me, Guloja. You're right. We're going to confront your father. He invaded Tulihyolal and hurt my people. As vow of resolve, it's my duty to bring him to justice.
Don't you think of him as family anymore?
After the attack, I was filled with rage. I told myself over and over that he's no brother of mine. But it isn't so simple. No matter what I feel or say, all those years I spent striving to live up to his example, they won't just disappear. What's more, it's because we're family that we have to correct each other when someone goes astray. That's why I must confront my brother, like your grandfather did, even though it cost him his life.
But Otis is gone now. If my father was gone too, then I'd have no one.
What are you saying, Golja? Take a look around.
You have us, Guloja. All of us. We'll be with you. Through thick and thin. You're not alone. You'll never be alone again.
You should get some rest. Gulja, you've been through a lot. I do feel a bit sleepy. There's room in the back you can use. Could you take Gulja there? I will, thank you. The thing I would say to Zoro Jha as a mother, if I'd rather not get started. Said, let me thank you. We couldn't have gotten through this without you and yours. Till the others return, you ought to take what rest you can as well. It isn't over yet, after all. You could prepare for, otherwise feel free, the back room. A fuzzy image, you say? Is it still happening? Well, it's an old worn thing. There's bound to be a few hitches. Something to worry about, though. We'll have a meeting to discuss our next move in a little while, so until then... onto the summit. Kakaya wishes to hold a strategy meeting. Had enough rest, have you? Then let's round up everyone. During your confrontation with them, Zoro Jha bade Wuklama come to this tower's summit. Problem is, the elevator's been locked down due to the state of emergency. We've been working to lift the access restrictions, but frankly, it's not looking promising. Are there any other ways we can get to Zoro Jha? We believe so. As you know, Solution 9 occupies the Everkeep's 9th level. The summit, meanwhile, is the 12th. The map appears to be cut off. While the King and Queen's residence is believed to be located there, the details are highly classified, hence the lack of map data. We do, however, have reliable intelligence concerning everything up to the 11th level. What is this place? This is Origenics, the facility where souls are separated and refined for use. The process begins at the base with the extraction of souls from regulators and fiends. Those souls are then transported up to the etheric separator where they are cleansed of memories. Finally, they are packed within soul cells for distribution. 12 for Fen, they've recreated the process by which souls are broken down in the ethereal sea. An affront to nature, I know, but ethical discussions must wait. The salient point is that the facility extends vertically from the 1st to the 11th level. Now, if Zoro Jha intends to strengthen himself with the people's souls, as we strongly suspect, then the facility will be operating to process the transport those souls directly to him on the 12th level. So in order to reach Zoro Jha, we make our way through Origenics. Precisely. As the facility sustains the Alexandrian way of life, security will be extremely tight. But if you're willing to brave the route, we'll back you up as best we can. What say you? It goes without saying that we're going. I never had any doubt. I'm going too. You'll need guidance on site, and this body makes me best suited. Hold it. Before you set off, I have to ask. All this time you've known that Smeen is an endless, haven't you? Yes, we have. Why didn't you tell us? Honestly, it didn't seem relevant to the matters at hand. More complicated to explain than it was worth, and a distraction from our efforts to deal with Zeralja. Speaking of which, we should get moving. Those who are selling forth would gather in front of the tower. You're an endless too, aren't you? We can count on you to provide support from here, yes? Of course. Just a moment here. I need to talk to you about... Never mind, it can wait. Lest you wonder, I have no objections to remaining here. Someone needs to keep those in Tulialo informed. Best of luck to you. All present and accounted for? Excellent. We'll make for the summit in one push. This will be a grueling climb, so see to if you spare no preparation. Kakaya wishes to take you to the entrance of Orogenics. The entrance to Orogenics is located on the back of Everkeep. We can reach it by the water. Come, we head to the pier at the Drift Downs. Oh, it's finally all coming to a head now. Still don't think we're going to be able to finish it tonight, though. Which is a little frustrating. I think we'll come close. So, that is something to say at least. I will now explain how this mission will unfold. Origenics takes delivery at specific times. It is one such time that we will enter the facility aboard the hover cargo. Kilwasa here will pilot the vehicle, so you need only sit tight until we arrive at the entrance. Our friends in the back room will create a diversion so we can steal inside. After which we make our way to the summit, striking down any foes that bar our path. Easy, yes? Easy to say, perhaps, but we'll manage one way or another. That we will. In anticipation of the unexpected, we should maintain contact with the support crew and adapt as necessary. Indeed, I shall use the communicator I borrowed from Shale to keep informed at all times. I see everyone has a grasp of the details. Good. We set off very soon, so be ready. Okay. We need to make some room here first. Wait, I thought Cagpot was over here, but apparently not. Wrong one. That would have been the better line to take, but... $12, $20... Not good tickets, any of them. But oh well. The reason I'm coming here is I got a bunch of triple triad cards to turn in. Okay. None of that. Something else I want to check. 650, so I think I have to go as Bard. Okay, so now I guess we just wait the long queue. I'll see if maybe I can find some friends. Just a moment here. Okay. I'll go here, but do I really have to? No, well, there we go. Oh. Okay. It's like, come on. There we go. And 5 minutes. Much nicer little queue. Oh. Think with everything I've seen so far, I'm most excited to see what this dungeon looks like. And the gear out of it. I mean, I'm not, at least for Bard, I'm still not real impressed with the Vanguard gear. I get the appeal of it, it just doesn't feel right to me. Like, I can't really ever see my character going around in the world wearing it. There we go. Okay. Going up. Bridge of trail, let's go straight to the middle level. Should be another elevator, freight elevator further in. The fuck is that thing? I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking at. Okay, so that's how that works. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, where are the... Okay, I read things wrong. That's on me. That's on me. Damn it! I got distracted by the thing. You know, just walked off the edge there. I don't know if I can walk the edge there, but... Of course, the annoying fire alarm is going off now. I know, I'm slowing everything down because I'm trying to somewhat explore and see the information things. Excuse me. Someone go here, maybe? Or no, I want solid. Okay, that's on me. I didn't realize what was going on. I thought I was wanting to go to an out of sight spot. Yeah, here is good. Or should be good. Huh. This place does not have any actual armor because it's only giving up jewelry. Kind of disappointed in that. G10 means gun, S10 meaning sword. Probably 10th generation mod or 10th generation model or model variation 10. At least that's how I'd. If I'm using those monikers, at least that's how I'd probably do it. Giant robot turtle. I want out of that. Automatoise. Okay, so what are we facing here? Innovation Excess, Ambrose the Undeparted. Well, I didn't know what was going on there. That's again, that's on me. Okay, there we go. Ah, damn.
It's not opening.
Shale, can you see to the lock?
Just a moment.
Ever reliable.
Follow the passage inside and you'll come to an elevator. It'll take you to the 11th level.
Right. Let's keep moving.
The 11th level. Just below the summit.
Guessing all those are soul banks, I guess?
Soul cells. This is where they're kept.
What? Then these are all...
Indeed. Many died in the attack. Their souls would have been processed and transported here for storage. Or so I had expected.
A soul cell is supposed to light up green when loaded, isn't it? Yet the light is out on most of these.
Don't tell me he's already used them up. That's why he cut down one of his own. For the regulator. Who's there?
It's like, we fended off the attack outside. It's time to come in and cause problems here.
Lest you wonder, all is well in Terral. The enemy has withdrawn, freeing us up to come and lend you a hand.
The backroom crew gave us a briefing. No rest for the righteous as usual, eh?
The idea of empowering oneself with souls is rather reminiscent of void-sent practices. I should be keen to learn more about the process, after more pressing matters have been resolved.
I believe I speak for everyone when I say I'm glad you're here. As you'll have heard, the Alexandrians have suffered heavy casualties. We must stop Zoralja before it gets any worse.
Cars of such caliber, we have little to fear.
I thank you for coming with me this far, my friends. And I ask you to lend me your strength one last time. Together, let us defeat Zoralja and safeguard the future of Tuliholal.
And here is where I must excuse myself. Come back in one piece. You hear me?
We will. Every one of us. What in the world is that?
It couldn't be. A void gate.
Certainly what
It's
it
an
appears.
Aye. It dwarfs even the one Zeromus opened.
That is no void gate. It doesn't lead to the 13th.
Then...
Yes. In all likelihood, it's a portal to yet another reflection.
By the 12. To think that realities being fused together was only the beginning.
Oh, I think that's where they're going
The
with
speculation
this
must wait.
this story arc.
He's here.
We're going to be reconciling all the reflections, I think.
There is a limit to how much ether a living being can harbor while retaining its physical form. Zeralja has far exceeded that limit. With the souls he has absorbed, he has attained power to rival even a king among Voidsent, but at a terrible cost.
12 have mercy.
Brother? It ends here and now.
How it vexes when you call me brother. Brother, blood heir, resilient son. Who am I? What is my path? Why was I born?
I am Wuklamat, vow of resolve of Tulihyolol. And you are Zorolja, king of resolve of Alexandria. For the last time, we fight. For duty. For blood. For everything.
Yes, we fight. Hold nothing back. This multitude of souls I shall burn to the last mote. I will kill you and prove the miracle. I will prove that I am Father's true successor.
My gears sign up. Okay. I didn't even see where we actually queued in. Well, thank you there, Koroi, if you're...
Come at me with your all. I will make you kneel.
This music is really good.
Let the victor's reign be sanctioned by the blood of the fallen.
I need more power. More! I need more!
No, I don't think you need more power, dude. I think you need some sleep.
Out of my way! Is this my weakness given shape? Down with you! No limits will bind me! Be gone, along with my pitiful past.
Ah, damn it. Oh well, that was... God damn it. Where the fuck do I go?
I am the worthy king. There is no miracle. This is my path. I trust only in myself. It's mine, the ultimate power.
Fancy.
This power is proof of my authority!
I made that just in time.
Creation yields to my command! My will resonates within reality.
Oh, what the hell?
Mine is the path.
Oh, fuck is this?
Fly, my blades.
Right here. This should be safe.
All is mine to make and unmake.
So I read that correctly, which I think I did.
Grenade.
Nope. I didn't read that right. Actually, I didn't know what I was looking for. He's really favoring that left side.
Mine is the power. Mine is the path. Fly, my blades.
Right here. Maybe. No.
No mercy. Resonate. Blade. No mercy. Evade this.
Oh, out. And I didn't see that he was cleaving that side till it's too late.
Mine is the power. Mine is the path. Fly, my blades. No mercy. Resonate.
Oops! I threw myself off the cliff right at the end. I missed wrong skill and went flying. Oh. That's a hoot. Oh.
Brother.
So, it is to be defeat.
Father, is that you?
Why do you weep?
Because it hurts. Because I don't understand why it had to be this way. Why don't I know you? Why didn't you want me?
How could I be a father when my own spurned me?
Congo Rats, you win. I award you a trip to Disneyland or Disney World.
No throne. No legacy.
Did you see where I threw myself off the cliff right there at the end by accident?
I had nothing to leave you.
Why does that matter? Couldn't you have just been there?
You ask a lost man for the way. I do not presume to call you mine, nor do I desire anything of you. But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat on my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn. I walked the path of ruin. Unable to surpass Father. Or Ramachi. So much for the resilient son, the miracle.
You think Papa left you nothing? You goddamned fool! You have the one thing he couldn't leave anyone else. You and Galulcha.
It's not over.
No, because of course it's not. Queen's Fiends pulled some other bullshit.
Queen's Fiend?
Zorolja is gone. There's no need to fight anymore.
She'll just go and disagree.
Sven? Why are you here?
I wanted to express my gratitude to you all for vanquishing the King of Resolve and delivering my people. And to express my regret for what I've done to yours.
Your apologies won't bring back our dead or lessen your guilt. Still, to strike you down in revenge would trigger all-out war between our nations. More innocents would suffer. Even if we cannot be friends right now, we need to find a different path forward. A way that Tuliholal and Alexandria can coexist.
I fear that can never be.
What do you mean?
Said she's pulled some other bullshit.
There is no other path for us. It's too late. I cooperated with Zoralja because I needed the life force yielded by the slain to sustain the Endless. Of course, the king betrayed me, and with his army defeated, that plan can no longer be realized. But I can't. I won't fail my people. Be they possessed of flesh or no, all of them are dear to me. If there is something I can do for them, as their queen, I must do it.
Hear me, Sven. We appreciate your commitment to serving the Alexandrians and have endeavored to understand your beliefs. Be that as it may, you must know it's wrong to sacrifice our living to save your dead.
I see. It's because you do not know them that you believe they're dead. They're not. So long as they are remembered, they shall never die.
So preserve their memories, but release their souls.
You understand, don't you? No matter what anyone may say, I refuse to believe that Kafkiwas is a hollow existence. That she can simply be allowed to fade away.
Your Majesty.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others. For them, I will do anything. No price is too high.
Seven hells.
Gonna take more than that, apparently.
What is it?
There exists a legend in Alexandria. In ages past, faced with a calamity in their world, a clan of people used a singular power to flee to ours. The key which manifests this power answers to fervent desires. Desperate, all-consuming
Again,
supplications
I'm going with
that have given
more
rise
Ascian
to
bullshit.
many a miracle. That key holds the secret to interdimensional fusion, and unraveling its mysteries was the foremost mission of the scientists of preservation. Alas, they failed to fully grasp its workings, leaving us with only partial control over it. Nevertheless, if I'm to sustain the inhabitants of living memory, I have no choice but to call upon its power.
And do what with it?
For hundreds of years I tried, but it was all to no avail. My benevolence did naught to protect my realm. But I can still take up arms and fight. If bloodshed will save my subjects, then I will become history's most brutal queen.
Wait.
This can't be good.
Oh, Sphene.
That woman, Sphene, was it? In all likelihood, her true form lies in the reflection yonder. But how to go after her now? Kakaya might know something, but her vessel ceased to function when the portal closed. Let us examine it. With luck, it will yield some much-needed clues. Kakaya said that she operates her vessel from afar. The words Fiend spoke to your mother, did they mean anything to you? Those who come from my village, none of them remembered her. The same as what we witnessed happened to those who knew Namika. Then Kakaya is... You know something, didn't you? Whatever it is, please tell me. While Sphene projected herself onto machines, Kakaya controlled hers remotely, but to me they appeared identical in their existence. Both were inorganic objects diffused with faint amounts of ether. When the ether faded, they became lifeless husks. And as we all saw, this happened to both the moment the portal closed. So Kakaya was operating her vessel from the reflection beyond. But if none of her friends and acquaintances are here remember her, then... The endless, those who are recreated from memories of the departed. All this time my mother was dead. She fooled us all. Sphene, for one, does not seem to think of them in that way. No, she loves them like she does all her citizens, and she'll do anything to protect them. Such as plundering ether from the source. Alas, Zorojah had his own agenda and spoiled the plan. But now she possesses the key. She can target other reflections without our interference. Reflections whose people have no idea what she is willing to do. And the people of the source are not the only ones in danger. We must stop her. We have to go where Sphene has gone. I want to talk to her again, and perhaps we'll find Kakaya as well. The gate closed. We need to find an alternate means of passage. I will look into it. Thank you. Let's begin by investigating this place. There may be clues relating to what lies beyond. Let me help. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Anything at all. Of course, my friend. Your knowledge and expertise would be most welcome. I expect the investigation will take time. Perhaps you'd like to head back below with Zorojah and get some rest? That's not a bad idea. We do need to share these developments with those in the back room as well. Come on, Zorojah. You too. You've more than done your part for now, so leave this to us. So much has happened so quickly, I'm still catching up mentally. But where concerns Zorojah, I have no regrets. I made my choice and did what I had to do. I wish I could have stopped Sphene too, stopped her from walking her misguided path. I could definitely use some rest. Oh wait, shit. I'm so embarrassed. We'll take the tacos. But it is 2 a.m. and I'm sure there still feels like a lot to go. So we will be back tomorrow night, as long as I don't get sidetracked with like roulettes or anything. We will be finishing up the MSQ. But till tomorrow, I hope all of you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night, and thank you again, Koroi, for joining me here today. Let's see who's out there. Oh, we've not gone over here in a while. So let's raid them. Go ahead and copy and paste this message into the chat. Again, thank you. See you tomorrow, and we will be doing trying to do a 24-hour stream starting Thursday at 5 p.m. my time. Till then, though, have a wonderful rest of your day.